What is going on, fellow farmers? Today we've got a handful of mods for all platforms, PC and Mac, and a couple of mods that I think you're going to really find helpful. Let's get into it. What is going on, fellow farmers? Welcome back to another mod review with your boy CJ Farms right here on FS22, guys and girls. Today, for all platforms, we got a multi-fruit buying station, Case IH Autonomous coming into FS22, the Kramer front loader KL30AT, Silo Neuro multi-fruit pack, and a water hydrant for PC and Mac. It's going to be polished fertilizer pallets. Manual attach mod has come into FS22. Power tools, placeable extended. Game difficult setting is survival. We have a new game difficulty setting mode called survival. Park vehicle, additional currencies, implement where info HUD, info message HUD, and better time scale. So let's get into this, guys, and let's go into the downloadable content. Let's go down to the latest, and these are going to be our mods. Jumping into this right here, guys. This is going to be by Universe Semi-Modding, revealed to the world in 2016, Autonomous Magnus. You guys remember this from FS19. But the one from FS19, I think, was a John Deere. This one is a, I believe it's a Case. It's a Case IH. Anyway, nonetheless, it's a cool mod. We're going to look at all these mods, guys. We're going to go in again and look at these. And up next, we have the front loader here, the Kramer front loader, which I'm super excited about. I love this front loader. I loved it in FS19, and I'm sure it's going to be awesome in this game as well. This one is the cost at $60,000 to $70,000 and ranges from 50 to 75 horsepower, which means there is options to manipulate a little bit. Okay, so moving on to the next one, we have our polish fertilizer pallets coming in from Tyson right here. Price is going to be $3,909. Capacity level is 2,100 liters. Next up is going to be our multi-fruit buying station from 82 Studio, the one and only 82 Studio, coming in with the multi-fruit buying station. This thing, pretty much you can get anything you need from this station, anything you can imagine in game. Multi-fruit type, you can get it from this multi-fruit station. So right here, products available: all base crops grains, all base liquids, all base production products. Price is going to range at $2,500. Next up is going to be our Silo Neuro multi-fruit pack. I hope I'm saying that right. Neuro, I'll say Neuro multi-fruit pack, coming in from Ryle Christie, VSR modding, sir. Silo prices are going to be $2,000 to $198,000. Silo prices for the NL1622 is going to be $6,000 to $503,000. Silo price for NL1622 is going to be $16,000 to $200,000. I'm not sure what that over to $1,245,000. All right, so capacity for the NL1622 is going to be for 2,000 up to 2 million liters. Capacity for NL16 is going to be 22 is going to be for 6,000 to 6 million liters. Wow. Capacity NL1622 is going to be from 16,000 over to 16 million liters. Maintenance is going to be $50 a day. Coming in next is this brand new mod from Camelios0397, the water hydrant, cheap water source. Price is going to be $1,000 daily. Upkeep maintenance is $5 a day. Now this is going to be really cool because we can just pull up and fill our water up with this little water hydrant. So it's pretty small and convenient and stays kind of out of the way opposed to the bigger water tanks. So this is going to be a super cool mod to check out. Next up, the one that I'm really stoked about, guys, the manual attach mod coming in from Wobster. So what the manual attach mod does, guys, is simply adds realism to the game and allows you to get out of your tractor and manually attach the mods. Attach and detach connection hoses. Hold Z for a short amount of time in order to attach and detach the connection hoses. Now to hook your stuff up, it's the same key, but you would just get out. Opposed to hitting Q inside of the tractor, you would get out and get next to the machine you're hooking up and push the letter Q, and then you would hold Z to connect your hoses. Coming in next is Power Tool by author W33ZL. Now this is kind of like easy development commands from FS19 is what it is. So we'll jump in again. This has got This has got flight mode. It's got super strength mode. You can set your money balance and all that with this mod right here. So big shout out to W33ZL for this mod. Coming in next is going to be the latest game difficulty setting called Survival. Now, from what I hear, this is supposed to be pretty tough. So we will check all this out inside of the game. But this is your survival mode from, I believe that's Schlesser. I believe that is the name. But we'll be checking this out in game, guys. This is a new game difficulty mode called Survivor. Up next, a lot of you know this mod from FS19. This is called Park Vehicle, which adds a little icon here to when your vehicle is parked. This is done by Vertex Design, and we'll be checking all these out inside of the game. Up next is going to be a one by named by Rockstar. This is going to be additional currency, so it adds additional currencies to the game, opposed to euros, dollars, etc., etc. It adds additional currencies inside of the game itself. And now we come to the one called Implement Where Info HUD, where it adds this kind of information to your screen. Now, I'm not too gung-ho on these types of mods, as I like keeping as much stuff off my screen as possible to keep it nice and clean. But to each is their own. This is done by Sven P. Version is 1.0.0.0. Size is 0.01 megabytes. Next up is going to be our better time scale here, done by Ross K. Jeltson, I believe it's how you say that. Version 1.0.0.0. This is going to be a better time scale, so it adds more of a time scale to your game, allowing you to speed the time up twice as fast. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, is the Info Message HUD, done by Spur Gebiet. This is an info message hub which applies kind of a info message right below your little tractor icon here, as you can see with my mouse. So let's jump into game and look at these mods. All right, guys and girls, so taking a look at the very first mod here is going to be our Silo Neuro Multi-Fruit Pack. As you guys can tell, I am in flight mode. Let me go back down here. Let's get back down. And over here, as you can tell, that we can go in right here. This is where you get your, so pretty much it's like a storage point. You just put your, you put whatever you want in here. It's a, like I said, multi-fruit. You can store anything you want in here. Now this is where you are going to store it at, right here. This is your store point. This right here, this right here, my mistake. This right here, guys, is where you're going to get it from, because there's your pipe. This right here is your store point. So anything you have in your trailer, whatever it is that you're going to store into this silo right here, you're going to bring it here into your trailer and you're going to dump it into that spot. And then when you want to get it back out, you just come here and you'll just get it out from that pipe right there. So it's a pretty fantastic mod. I mean, that is a huge mod, guys. Check this thing out. I mean, and if you want to find these, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to go into your store. You're going to go down to objects, go to construction, and then go to buildings and go to silos, and then go all the way over, and right here she blows. We do have another mod over here we're going to look at, but that is it right there, guys. And as you can tell, the liters is 16 million liters. This holds a lot of stuff, guys, a lot of stuff. Now there's another multi-fruit here, but the only difference is the capacity level of it. So that's pretty much the only difference, but nonetheless, it's a cool mod. And looking at the next mod here is going to be better time scale. So it's the 7 and the 8 on the top of your keyboard. If you hit the 8, you will notice that it will start to speed up just like so. It goes all the way from 250, 500, 1,000, 5,000, 25,000, 100, 15,000. There you go, guys. That's how fast it goes right there. That's pretty cool. I really dig it. I dig it. Now, if you want to stop it, just hit the 7 and take your time back down to real time. Let's get a little bit better of a sunny day here. I'm just using my dash time. But that is how the mod works. 7 and 8 right there. All right, and we're gonna be good right there. Looking at our next two mods here, guys. The first one's going to be the Kramer KL30 AT right here, front loader. As you guys know this from FS19 very well, and I'm super excited about this. Look at the inside of this thing, man. It's fired up. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, I like that beacon. I like that. I love those flash beacons like that. Let's check out the lights. So it's very nice. Just got to get you a front loader piece and hook it up to it, and you are good to go, man. Next up, coming up, guys, is the Autonomous right here. This is the Case IH Autonomous. I never drove the one in the other one. Let's go ahead and take this thing for a spin. I'm not too sure how fast it goes, so let's take it for a test drive here and check it out. Let's go in first person. That's what it looks like in first person. But technically, you're inside the vehicle, but it looks like you're sitting on top of the vehicle when you go into first person. But it is what it is, man. The smoke is pouring out of that thing. What's the horn sound like? All right, so that is a pretty cool mod right there. We're gonna flip it back around, and we just crashed. And next up, guys, we're going to be having a look at the manual attach mod. No, these are not new mods here, guys. These have been in the game for a while. These came with the base game. But we're going to have a look at the manual attach mod, and then our water hydrant, and then our multi-fruit silo right over there, guys. We're going to have a look at that. Let's go ahead and fire this up, and we're just going to back up to this. Now, there's a reason why I got this type of baler. And I'll show you why. I'm gonna hop out. Now, once you get out, this is what you're gonna do, okay? You're just gonna simply walk up to the back of the tractor. It's gonna ask you to hook it up by hitting Q. All right, now to attach those hoses, you're gonna hold down the Z on your keyboard. Now, if it doesn't work when you do it, back up, go back up to it, hold down the Z, there it goes. Now, to attach that rod in the middle, you want to tap the Z, okay? Now, again, if it doesn't work, back up, go back up to it, tap the Z, all right? So for hoses, it's hold down Z. For the rod, for the yellow rod, it's tap the Z, okay? So in other words, to unhook it, we would walk up, hold down Z, tap the Z, hit the Q, it would unhook it, all right? It's pretty much the same way with this other one over here. It's going to be the same exact thing, except you're not hooking up the yellow rod. You're just hooking up the hose. That's all you're doing. So it doesn't give you the option to hook up anymore when you back up to it. You have to get out, manually attach it like that. You want to hold down the Z to hook up those hoses, and you're good to go. Now just know that if you do not hook up the other hoses, the connectors, that yellow rod, if you don't hook it up, your attachment will not work properly, okay? So everything has to be hooked up in order for this stuff to work. All right, so next up, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a look at this multi-fruit buying station. We're going to pull up, and if you open up your help under right there, you will see that it gives you an option to start filling. You want to hit that, and right here you can put in wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum, olives, sunflowers, soybeans, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, sugar beet gut, sugar cane, seeds, total mixed ration. Oh, total mixed ration. Nice. Forage, chaff, wood chips, silage, grass, hay, straw, snow. You can even put snow in. That is awesome. Road salt for the snow. That is amazing. I love it already. Lime, pig food, stones, manure, solid fertilizer, and that is it, guys. But that is a lot. It does not. Wow. It comes. There's nothing it doesn't come with. That's pretty awesome. So just say if I want total mixed ration, I'm going to hit it, put it in there, and we now have 100% total mixed ration for our cattle right there, guys and girls. That is awesome. I will definitely be using this mod right here, definitely. All right, next up, guys, we're going to be looking at the water hydrant. Just going to pull up to it here. Should give us an option to fill, or it might do it automatically. I'm not too sure. Let's see here. All right, so start filling. You want to hit it right there, and they're helping us to start filling. And looks like it's going to fill up pretty slow, but you guys get the gist of how it works. You pull up, start filling, and that is pretty much it right there. All right, and next up, guys, coming up next is going to be our power tools. You're going to hit the F12 on your keyboard, which is going to take a screenshot if you got the game on Steam. Got to figure out a way to change that keybind. Right here, guys, you can toggle super strength, flight mode, and toggle HUD on and off. That's pretty cool. Add or remove money, and exit to menu. So let's go ahead and let's do flight mode. So if you want to go up, now you can also toggle flight mode by hitting the J on your keyboard, and you can hit Q to go up. I'm sorry. Okay, it's not toggling it now, but let's go back to flight mode here, and we're gonna click OK, and then we're gonna hit Q to go up just like this, and E to go down. And of course, while you're up there, you can move around and all that good stuff. So, but it is what it is. There it is right there, guys. And now if you hit the J, you will go out of flight mode. We'll go back into the menu here. And as I said, you have super strength, flight mode, and you also have HUD on and off. So if we click that, it toggles the HUD. Pretty awesome stuff right there. And then probably the one that everybody is really going to love is add or remove money. So if we go like this, let's see what happens. So to add the money, you would just type the number in. To subtract money, so let's just say I want to subtract, how much money I got right now? 8 million. So let's just say I want to subtract, I hate that it takes a screenshot every time. Let's say I want to subtract $1 million. Okay, so I'm going to go 1,000,000, and then click enter, and it's going to remove. Oh, I actually added money. Sorry about that. It added the money. I'm going to go back into that real quick again. Try that again, guys. Add and remove money. So if I want to remove money, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to hit the minus sign on my numpad, right? Going to hit the minus sign right there, and then just type in the amount of money that I want to subtract. So 1,000,000. Type it in, and it subtracts the money back. And there it is, guys. Let's get into the other mods. All right, guys and girls, so I did want to point out one thing about the manual attach mod. If you go into your settings and your game settings right here, and you scroll all the way to the bottom, it's going to give you an option here with the manual attach mod. It adds an option to either enable it or disable the manual attach mod, whether or not you need to perform manual attach to attach detach the implement right here. So if you want manual attaching on, you click this to on. If you want it off, you just simply turn it off, just like that. So I think that's pretty cool that they added that into the game settings and stuff. I think that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at these currencies. So money unit right here, guys. In your general settings, you go to dollar, pound, Brazilian real, Chinese yuan. That's pretty cool. Look at this, guys. All these different currencies. Yo, look at that. That's pretty awesome. I like that. That is pretty awesome. But I'm going to stay on dollar because that's what I know. I don't know anything else. That is pretty much all I know. And fellow farmers, that is going to do it for this Farming Simulator 22 mod review with your boy CJ Farms. Guys and girls, consider subscribing if you're new. Smash that like button for me. Click the bell and click all so you know exactly when I post new content. Until next time, guys and girls, stay safe, stay awesome, and be humble. I will see you all in the next video.